When is Tom Brady going to retire? Let's find out. I think I'll know when it's time, Brady said during a pre-Super Bowl press conference in February 2021, when asked how long he'll play. I'm never going into this game half-assed. When asked if he would continue to play at the age of 45, the former University of Michigan quarterback said, "Yeah, definitely. It's a physical sport, and my take on it is, you never know." Is there more to prove? Bundchen asked whether Brady would finally hang up his jersey when his Florida team won the 2021 Super Bowl. "All of a sudden, I saw my wife and gave her a big hug," he stated on the Late Late Show with James Corden in March 2021. And as I was doing it, she asked, "What else do you have to prove?" His response was just to pull her in for a close embrace. "I was trying to think of a quick way to change the subject," he laughed. Football versus family. "I don't know beyond next year's season," he told the Wall Street Journal magazine in 2021. "Perhaps another year after that. Perhaps two. I'll have to check in with my family to see where we stand. That's definitely the most important thing, what I'm lacking." Brady confessed that in order to satisfy his sporting ambitions, Bundchen postponed her career and focused on their children. But that's an issue, and it's a very difficult issue to reconcile without simply saying, "Hey, it's time to retire," the NFL champion said on an October 2021 episode of his Let's Go podcast. And we're nearing the end here, so I don't want to miss any of the kid stuff. Will he play until 50? When teammate Rob Gronkowski asked Brady, then 44, in September 21 if he could play until he was 50, the NFL MVP appeared unconcerned. "I don't find it so difficult," he said in an episode of the YouTube series Tommy and Gronk. "I believe he can. I believe the answer is yes." Later that month, on an episode of his podcast, the Ted 2 actor clarified his words, noting that the question wasn't whether he wanted to keep playing, but if he could physically do so. "So I think from the standpoint of my body and how I've been able to take care of myself over the years, it can put me in a position to do that, and you never know what can happen as I continue moving forward," he said. "I know I'm having a great time playing, and once again, at my age, I've promised to play again next year, but beyond that, I'll just take it year by year," Brady said. "Maybe it's another year after that, maybe it's two. I'll have to see where I'm at with my family. That's probably the overriding factor, what I'm missing out on." 2 years past his original deadline of 2022 puts him at 47 years old, which would sound preposterous if Brady hasn't already surpassed expectations. He remarked in a video with Rob Gronkowski for the Buccaneers website earlier this month that he thought he could play until he was 50. Brady then clarified that he wasn't suggesting that he'd play that long, he just felt capable of doing so. Brady is already the most accomplished quarterback in NFL history, but he doesn't want to retire with the notion that he could have done any more. "I don't think anything will ever be able to match my football career," Brady told the Journal. "I believe it is too difficult to replicate that type of energy, output, and adrenaline. That's why I want to keep going till the end, so I don't look back and think, man, I could still do it." Brady is already the oldest quarterback in NFL history to start and win a game. He was 44 years old in 37 days when the Bucs defeated the Cowboys in the season opener, 18 days older than Vinny Testaverde was when the Panthers defeated the Niners in 2007. When Brady starts the season opener for Tampa Bay next year, he will become the NFL's oldest quarterback to do so, surpassing Steve DeBerg, who was 44 years and 279 days old when he filled in for the Falcons in 1998. Brady will be 45 on August 3rd, 2022. George Blanda was the oldest player in NFL history, having played quarterback and kicker in his first 17 seasons, before settling in as a kicker for the next 9. At the age of 48, he threw 3 passes in his final game. Is there any reason to question Brady's ability to surpass this record in 2025? He appears to be able to stay on the field until the ice caps melt and Tampa is swamped by rising sea levels. Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Any Sport, and ring that notification bell so that you never miss a video. See you all next time.